Welcome to week 11 of the Tonto's Demise podcast. I'm Detonators, Tonto Bull 6 champ, sitting here with nobody because he's in there playing with my daughter and he won't come in to do the podcast. He's too busy playing drums. He realizes his season is over, so he's like, and I'm not even doing the podcast.
I would never. Are we really recording?
I am recording.
Oh.
Yeah, it's starting. I said, you know what? The Steelers are playing tonight. I'm going to podcast solo if I have to.
I'm trying to play with your daughter. Keep her busy because you don't play with her enough, Brian. You're just focusing on the football season and being cocky. This is Matt Detling, Tauntable 1, 3, and your current champion.
I got you a cup of coffee.
Well, thank you.
All right.
And your daughter will hopefully be a drummer in the future. She's pretty good.
Yeah, she's pretty incredible. She was playing some Doc McStuffins for you.
She did Twinkle Twinkle Little Star first, and she did it perfectly.
Nice. She actually was
That's hot coffee.
She plays in Elton John's band. He was in town last night. And she actually
one of the 4 drummers or whatever it is.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of people know that about her. So, anyways, it is the podcaster week. We go head to head, mano a mano. There are a lot of great matchups this week. We'll get to them in a second. Sorry, you have to check in with your wife?
No,
future wife?
I do not.
Okay, just checking.
I sent her a picture. I was like, you told me to.
I didn't tell you to send a picture.
Yes, you said send a picture. I'm going to put my phone. Nah, but I don't have to put on a charger yet, so we're good.
All right, he's not whipped completely yet.
Not like you.
I get to do a podcast once a week.
That's right, and the other.
That's about it.
That's about it. That's all I got.
I get this hour and 15 minutes.
And here I am squandering it by playing with your daughter.
That's right. And the Steelers are playing in about 45 minutes. Oh, not even. It's like a half hour. Anyways, we're still gonna do a good podcast, no matter what. We're still gonna try.
I did have a Demise theater, but I didn't get it written down. So maybe I'll do it next week.
Could it still work?
We'll just do we'll just do one of those rewinder things in time. Demise theater takes place in week 9 of the Tonto Bowl season. Tonto's Demise, or whatever. So we can make it work. We can make it work.
All right, sounds good. How you feeling?
Feeling great, Brian. I'm here in my favorite Tommy Maddox football jersey.
He's not lying.
No, everything's from joking. I got one. I wore it. So
yeah. Wore it to work, huh?
I wore it to work. Hey, people like Tommy Maddox. Some people.
Gunn.
Tommy Gunn, touchdown Tommy.
I liked him until Ben had to come in and ruin everything.
That's what I still say. I always like to wear the jersey, get people right up at the casino, and be like, touchdown Tommy, best quarterback since Terry Bradshaw.
That's great.
And they'll be like, what about Ben? I go, what about Ben?
That's right.
Prove me wrong. And then they usually say 2 Super Bowls.
The next time I go to a Steelers game with you, I'm going to have to wear my Cordell Stewart. You wear that jersey.
Why not? The people in front of us wear Rocky Blair jerseys. Not like he ever did anything.
What was the one jersey that your future brother-in-law pointed out that was a disgrace?
Artie Burns.
Oh, yeah, Artie Burns.
Hates Artie Burns with a passion. Yeah. Also hates Steely McDaniel or whatever the guy's.
Steely McBeam?
Steely McBeam, yeah, he hates him.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He just says, he's like, there's no, what is that? That's not a mascot.
The only thing good about him is his on-air personality. Like, on TV.
Oh. No, I don't know.
Ride the beam.
Yeah,
you've got to look it up. He's like kind of perverted and kind of hilarious.
I like perverted and hilarious.
Yeah.
It's my kind of guy.
Yeah, you'd probably like him.
It's either that or Justin Bajork. He's also perverted and very hilarious.
That's right, and he's got a beam.
Wow. First, I thought you meant Kevin Bean.
Oh, no,
I was
no.
he rides Kevin Bean?
All right, we have way too much to get to like be talking about this.
We haven't got anything to get to.
What are you talking about? We got matchups.
No, just the matchups.
Yeah, we got a call.
Just the facts, man.
We got a phone call.
We got a phone call. Is it from Bean?
Let's find out.
Okay. Boarding. You have one message.
All right, let's see who this is from. We haven't gotten any calls for a couple weeks, I don't think. So let's see who it is. Yeah, the last call we got was October 10th. It's been over a month. That's crazy. All right, let's see who this is. Beep.
Hey guys, Shawshank Athletic. So got Kabitch smacked this week. Mr. Kabisic must have not taken a liking to the names that I named my team, you know. I really enjoy naming my team after Craig. In fact, if you'll remember, Craig, I actually named my team Craig Kabisic's team one time. And I totally fucked you up for like 3 weeks during your reviews because you couldn't wrap your mind around saying Craig's Kabisic's team. I put an S on the end of Craig there, a little letter candy on the brain. But you know, it's fun to try to make words out of K's because your name's full of K's. But anyway, not sore about it anymore. You deserve the win. It's a really good matchup. Made it interesting. I said I didn't watch the game or wasn't going to watch it, but yeah, I fucking watched it. And I pretty much knew I wasn't going to win, but there when it went into overtime, I thought, shit, if he throws 3 touchdowns in overtime, I got this. But anyway, on to next week. Got the Dub C against this week. You know, Dub C kindergartners. Pretty little kindergarten team he's putting out there. Bunch of little kids running around. That's about all I got, but I could probably Kabista kindergartner. And that's a good one. Maybe I'll use that next year. Or if I see you in the playoffs, you never know, Craig. Never know. If I see you in the playoffs, I'm renaming my team back to Craig Kabisic's team. That's what's happening. All right, I gotta go.
Do you think he had to go?
Probably. He's a busy man. Josh is busy. He's got things to do. He has like 4 or 5 dogs to take care of. Stacy, he has a kid. He has a job. That's about it, but I feel like that's a lot of things to do.
I feel like he talks that way on his way home from work every day, and he just happened to butt dial us. I feel like that's just what he does. He was
speaking out loud to himself on his go home.
He was just spitballing.
Craig Kabisic Killer, Kindergarten Kabisic, Caposetic Kabisic.
I enjoyed it, though.
He'll probably some periodic table element that starts with a K.
I'm sure there is.
That he uses for Craig. So I would be interested to see, like, you know, that dark little closet in the basement that Josh has for Craig.
He says there's a lot of K's in his name. I mean, there's only 2, unless he thinks Craig is spelled with a K. Maybe he's thinking that.
If he was European.
Yeah, that's true.
2 K's in the last name is a lot of K's.
I guess that's a lot more than most.
Right.
I got 1. How many you got?
None. I got 2 T's, though.
That's true. I got 0. So we're doing what Josh did, just completely going off on a tangent. But I do remember that he brought it up, Craig's Kabisic's team. And I was like, I totally forgot about that. But it is kind of, it messes with your mind. That's what Josh does. He goes to the next level and he messes with you, like where you least expect it.
He does, and you don't even know he's doing it until it's too late.
Until it's too late.
Apparently, he was riding through a tunnel there. Probably wasn't even riding through a tunnel. He probably put his phone in a tin can and used the fan behind it to create the outage of his voice while he's trying to speak.
To make it sound
like he was actually driving. He's probably just in the parking lot, sitting there eating a double.
He's just got his little fan going.
Right, yeah.
Cranking the heat or something. And I don't know where he got off onto Dub C kindergartners or whatever.
I don't know.
Kevin's kindergarten.
He says Kevin's team is not that good, I think is what he's trying to say.
I guess so.
Their kindergarten squad?
Yeah. I assume he's playing him this week.
I think that's what he was saying. Yeah, the Dub C hooligans, Dub C kindergartners.
Yeah. Still appreciate the call. Whether you're rambling or not, just appreciate it. Haven't gotten a call from Kevin Bean in a long time.
He's been very quiet lately.
Yeah, very quiet.
Since his team started tanking.
Probably, and that's typical of Kevin Bean.
It is.
Typical.
He's always talking about himself until it starts going downhill, and then he doesn't want to be talking about.
Yeah, the last call we've got from Kevin Bean was October 4th, according to our records here. Wow. That's Over a month. Shame, shame, shame.
Shame. It's really a shame. Had finished business.
Okay. Not bad. You were rambling there like Josh, but I like it. You were riffing.
You ever see that commercial? It's the whatever. I think it's like an insurance or something like that, where the paid actor's like, "Can I just riff? Can I do some riffing?"
No.
That's what I was doing. I was riffing.
That's great. All right.
Hello.
So,
hello to your daughter once again.
did you want to go play drums again?
She wants to show Detlin her leg warmers.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right. We're back. So, what's the unfinished business this week, Delling?
Well, we could have a bunch of unfinished business, but we're
Okay.
just going to focus on one. Craig just started, of course, with Craig, because he never does anything wrong. I hope that tonight's podcast addresses the glaringly obvious issue of Brian trading debt for the Dallas defense, then nonchalantly tossing them aside for a tight end instead of trading them back to Detling for one of his 2 top-tier tight ends as part of their covert but bumbling scheme to try and keep the trophy in Duburg.
What's your first take on that?
My first take is he's really looking way into this.
Way too
Much.
I think he's going for comedy, don't you?
Probably.
Yeah.
In his weird way
Yeah.
of comedy.
At first, my first response was a little bit of anger,
Uh-huh.
and then a little bit of confusion, and then I was like, he was trying to be funny. I think so, because really, you're not going to give up Kittle.
I'm not. I've already had people try for him. They're not getting him.
Really? For Dallas D, you're not going to
Yeah.
give up.
There was like a way that I was going to give up for it, but the circumstances that happened last week did not allow it to happen for me, as far as like somebody trying to get him off of me. So there was no trade offered or anything.
Okay.
But yeah. And Kelsey might have been available if somebody would offer me the right thing.
Still are in theory,
Right,
because the
right.
deadline hasn't passed.
Right. Now, the only thing I take offense here is Craig said bumbling scheme. Bumbling means that we're idiots and incompetent.
Right.
Is pretty what he's telling us.
Right.
Which all goes back to his little how he has like his little rivalry with you.
Yeah.
Because he's probably mad that you're on top of the world right now, and he's struggling once again with his subpar team.
I mean, he's not really struggling right now.
No, but he will. Anyways, my whole thing about this is, Craig, I hope your team, since you called us a bunch of bumbling fools over here, I hope your team implodes and that you choke on your own semen.
Oh, jeez. So, you did not hold back there.
I did not. That's the straight to it. Go screw yourself. And as always, in fantasy, I hate your guts.
Say hello to your mother.
Hey, Craig, small over. Say hello to your mother for me. Huh?
And I'll just add one thing. This little text would have been funny if you hadn't been one of the actual previous colluders in our league. So, yeah.
Hey, let's go and screw Detling over, which might have been the skit. But I'm still going to do it next week anyway, because it's a good one. So
Spoiler alert.
I won't go too far into it, but yeah, you're a dick.
Well, hey.
You and Bigler.
Yeah, that's true. We'll get into that more in trade time. But, yeah, I do like... I'll save it. Craig, next time you want anything on the podcast, call into the hotline like everybody else.
Yeah, don't be a guy that stands behind his words.
Yeah.
Stand behind your voice, Craig.
That's
We all have a voice.
Has he ever called into the show? I don't
I feel like maybe once. I feel like
It's
so.
because we're competitors.
Who, you and Craig?
Well, no, like our shows, because we're going for ratings.
Oh. Well, he's already acknowledged that our show is better than his because he doesn't have people to bounce ideas off of.
That's true. That's true.
And he said, it's hard to come up with like an hour by yourself.
It's good. It's a good competition though. Whenever Jet would do the random recap with them, the random videos.
That was only one time, right?
Was that just once? I think I've done it more than once. Didn't I?
I don't know, but I do remember whoever was it about Craig. Something about watching Craig watch you or something like that. I forget what it was, but and I think it might have been Gag saying if we were watching like Craig watch a fantasy football game.
Oh yeah.
From his point of view, looking at him while he's looking at the screen, and be like, I feel like, Gag said, I feel like Craig would feel like he was stealing your soul.
I didn't see that comment.
Like that, yeah. If you were watching him watch the football game, like his emotions, because his eyes would get big, but he wouldn't move. Because Craig was at the Steeler game and he didn't even get up off the bleacher.
Like I said, he wouldn't show any emotion until the very end.
Right. So Craig's a weird guy. We all know this.
The wizard. The Wiz.
No, he's not the wizard. He's
Oh,
a
the
shepherd.
That's right.
His wizard powers are gone.
Yeah, and who's his flock? Josh?
Josh. I don't know. Is he just going to be like taking his flock? Every person who loses stands behind him.
Maybe. All right. Anything else to say about that? Any other unfinished business?
Not really. Not off the top of my head. Mainly because you want to watch the Steeler game. So.
Well, of course.
Trade time, trading guys, excellent. Whammy bar,
Wouldn't that be great if musicians said the instrument that they were going to play next?
Whammy bar.
Whammy bar, here comes wham. Distortion.
Pedal.
All right.
What's this thing?
Oh, man.
That starts with a D or something? Fudge.
No, it's not called that. Oh, man. Pause.
The theremin.
Yeah, and I tried to ask Crystal, but Detling got to it first on Google.
That's right. Google wins always.
Ever forget it.
And if you do forget it, go to Bing to remember it.
That's funny. I was about to make a Bing joke. All right.
Chandler Bing. Sorry, that's all. That's all my Bing jokes. I'm out.
All right, Detling. Let's get to the trade of the week.
The only trade.
That's right.
So I guess that's the trade of the week, Brian. All right. We've got Mighty Midgets trades away T.Y. Hilton and is it Alex Madison?
I have no idea.
A. Madison for Brian Hill, the newly acquired by Brian Voltzko, and Sammy Watkins. The trade of the week.
Trade of the week, the only trade.
The only trade. You bums.
Hey, I have to say before we get into it, this trade, I think, well, obviously benefits you since we're going head-to-head. It's the opposite of what happened to you last week. I mean, yeah, my lineup switched around and changed a little bit, but I don't know. I think Brian Hill's going to have a decent week. He's going to have a lot of volume. You know, he's probably going to get...
Volume is king.
Yeah, he's probably going to get 15, 20 points, so
Probably.
he might have saved you.
It should have been Devontae Freeman points.
Yeah,
He might have said, get the heck out of here.
He might have
You
saved
have
15, 20
McCaffrey, Cook, and whatever else now of a monster of a team that you have.
All right, well,
No
let's just
Hooper,
talk about
so-
this trade.
all right.
No Hooper.
Yes. Go on. Talk about your trade.
All right, well, I like the value I got. I mean, yeah, I paid a lot of money, 140, paid everything I had, but I like what I got. I was looking for a number one receiver. T.Y. is going to come back in probably 2 weeks and hopefully be ready for the playoffs. Got my third receiver ready, and Madison basically is another running back because I got insurance on Dalvin Cook. So I'm happy with what I got for $141.
Did anybody else bid besides me?
Yeah, there were a bunch of bids.
Anybody else outbid me?
Yeah.
Really?
I think Bean went for 101.
What a dick.
There might have been one other one above you. We'll look. We'll do.
I really thought it was going to be like the reverse psychology thing where I said the 82.
Oh yeah,
And I said nobody's going to bid above 82 because they think I'm going to get him. And then I was going to go, that's why I went 60.
Well, you actually inspired me to like pick this guy up because you're like, you know what, you can't spend it after the season's over, you know. So I was like, you know what, there's only 2 more weeks after this one before the playoffs start. Might as well maximize it, get the best player this week. I mean, who knows? He's probably not going to be a huge breakout star, but
you could use your fab during the playoffs.
I could, but I
was saying that I can't because I'm not going to make it.
Honestly, I'm not just trying to gloat, but I've got depth, so I don't need any fab money in the playoffs.
Wow. Craig's probably like chewing on his lip right now.
I know. I've got a lot of depth, and the Madison seals that depth.
In depth with Brian Voltzko. I have one hell of a team.
I mean, a lot of players would have to get hurt for me to not have decent options. So,
you mean like my current situation?
Yes, exactly.
Well, going for the trade, I don't know if I even talked about it.
No, you didn't. But
I thought it was good on both ends. I know Crick couldn't resist it because he probably likes Brian Hill. Actually, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Brian Hill and Sammy Watkins. I don't know if he's trying to Sammy Watkins.
He knows he's playing Craig, and he knows he needs a few extra points.
Right. And T.Y. Hilton's hurt, and Madison
Yeah.
doesn't play.
Exactly.
So that's what he's trying to
So
do.
it didn't hurt him this
and he's
week.
5-5 as
Yeah.
well.
Yep.
As is Craig. So that at this point, everybody who's at 5-5 is in like panic mode.
Yeah, and
Because I don't want Craig to get ahead.
I prayed upon that.
I don't want anybody to be ahead. You
Yeah.
prayed upon it?
I did.
Oh, I thought you meant like prayed like to
Oh,
Jesus.
no.
Like you prayed about the 5-5 teams. Like it's kind of weird, but okay, whatever you're into, Brian. I thought you were atheist, but you vegans are crazy people. But I understand you were prey.
Yeah.
You were the stalker. You're the
That's
hunter.
Right. They're right.
You said, which of my prey of these little
got
deers
eight.
are walking
I've got
by?
eight
You have
deer.
5 and 8 deer to choose from.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh man.
Figure somebody's got to take that bait, you know?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't blame you. You got T.Y. Hilton. If he comes back in 2 weeks,
Right.
he's like a good number 2 receiver.
Right.
You have him as your number 3 receiver. And you get a big game out of him. Look out.
He's probably my number 2 because Juju's my number 3.
Okay.
The way
Okay.
he's been playing.
Yeah. Good point.
We'll save that for another time. But I mean, I think it's a relatively even trade. I mean, I think
Yeah.
I get good value, and he might save his season.
Right. I agree with you.
So-
Yeah. I can't argue with that.
But I mean, Sammy Watkins, he had that monster first game, and after that, he's basically gets you like 10, 15 points, which isn't bad. But
I feel like Sammy Watkins has been passed around just as much as David Johnson.
yeah, he has. I mean, I think I just picked him up off the waivers. I forget who had him before me, but
Yeah.
I just picked him up because he was there.
It's just funny because of all the terrible trades that Treesice made this year, any of the trades, if they would have involved Sammy Watkins, he would have vetoed them immediately
Oh, that's
because
true.
he hates him. He's
Yeah.
dead to him.
That's true.
It's the only person that Craig will not have on his team. I'm not Craig. Treesice.
Yeah, good point. Good
Sorry,
point.
Craig. I just got you confused with Treesice. How about that, bro? How about you calling out Brian about his Romo jersey? Why don't you put that Rivers jersey on, you scum? All about the Benjamins. Boo.
Good, beautiful. Way to finish that. Way to bring it home. All right, we had 3. No. Only 2.
2?
Yeah, 2 pickups this week. Brian Hill in Oakland. Tell us about him.
Well, glad you asked me that question, Brian. All right, the first one, Brian Hill. Starting bid was $11 by the Shawshank Athletics. Then
It's like a tree size bid.
it is. And then the Yinzer Jags put up their little sign. So after they said once go, twice go,
yeah.
$60. And then Springfield Isotopes put his sign up, $66, sir. Then Dub C comes in with what he thought was a winning $101 bid.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he did it in his Cockney voice. And then out of nowhere, Brian Voltzko calmly just doesn't get out of a chair, sticks a sign up that says $141. And
Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Yeah, that's right. And the crowd went silent, and the gavel.
Yeah.
Winning bid, Brian Hill to Brian Voltzko. And the second thing on bidding on was the Oakland defense. Again, the Yinzer Jags came in at $22, only to be outbid by a measly $2 by the Mighty Midgets.
Wow.
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Did you realize you lost that by 2?
Yes.
Yeah, whenever you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. And they're
So-
playing, who are they playing, Cincy?
Cincinnati.
Would
Yeah.
that have been your 5th defense again, right?
Probably.
Because you traded Dallas to me, which I
did.
dropped.
Yep.
But yeah, you would have been back to your 5.
Well, I did pick up the Washington Redskins.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Play
Are
against
you
the
playing?
Jets.
Okay, so that would be your 6th team.
I have a lot of defenses.
a lot of defenses.
At this point, I'm in too. Craig, I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep, man. You're like, you can't maintain this. Guess what? This league isn't about me winning or getting into playoffs. It's about keeping the defenses. You jag.
Completely changed it.
Yep.
I didn't realize we changed the rules this year. I'm gonna go with me for the pickup of the week, even though I spent everything.
No, I will. I will too. I mean, because obviously he was the most sought after person.
Yeah.
5 people bid on him, and I would have been so mad if Craig would have got me for $6.
I almost bid 100 too.
Oh, that would have really
That
sucked.
would have really. And actually, you know what? Like Bigler said, I think somebody else had $100, so I could have bid 101. If I'd have bid 101, Dubsy would have stolen him from me, just like he stole Lutz.
from you as well?
Yeah, remember last week because we both bid $5.
Oh, that's brutal.
He would have stole that from me as well, and I wouldn't have been able. To sleep on that.
That would have been some great unfinished business.
It would have been. It would have been.
I would have been able to sleep on it.
All right,
That
Deli.
blows my mind.
Let's get into these matchups before it gets too late.
All right. This week's matchups.
You beat me. You got me. You got me.
My left testicle just went up into my stomach.
Halfway through that, it became a competition. You won. All right, Detling. We haven't even decided who the matchup of the week is just yet. I mean, does it have to be us? Let's start off with ours since I've got a lot of Steelers going tonight. Can you pull that up, or are you going to be too busy
Sorry, I was
texting Brogan?
No. Yes. Okay, our matchup.
Yeah, let's do that one first.
All right. The Yinzer Jags versus the Hillbillies on PCP. First off, we've got famous Jameis Winston versus Kirk Cousins. I'm going famous Jameis.
Yeah, I'm going to go with famous Jameis as well. I think he's going to have to throw a lot more, but you never know. New Orleans got a good defense, and he likes to throw to the other team.
It's in Tampa Bay, and that's what I'm banking on.
Yeah.
And I heard Lattimore's not going to play.
Oh, is that right? Well, that could be in your favor.
Yeah. All right, we've got wide receivers, Nuke Hopkins, Emmanuel Sanders, possibly, Robert Woods versus Kenny Golladay, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Mohamed Sanu. Well, I'm going to go with your receivers, Brian.
Wow.
Sad today because I don't know if Emmanuel Sanders is going to even play.
Yeah.
Let me first say this.
Go ahead.
Last week, this is like my team struggled and started getting together, started winning game after game after game, and in one fall swoop, everybody talks about injuries. Craig's talking about Dentley doesn't have to worry about injuries, and the whole time he's talking, he never mentions how Andrew Luck was retired. That's the biggest injury of the year. Think of what I could have done in that round if I would have known he was out.
That's a
thing.
fair point. It's a fair point.
And in 1 week, Sanders goes down. Devontae Freeman goes down. No Kittle. 3 of my starters out on a man that has 5 defenses.
Yep, and you're playing a guy, Tree Size, who cobbled a team together last minute.
He didn't cobble it. It was given to him for nothing. It was like a political mutiny.
It was. I don't know if it was coordinated, but
these files and stuff were given to Tree Size so he could win. Hey, if you have this on your side, you might be able to do this. Like, it was very unfair. I did not agree with it.
I think one of the worst trades of the year was whenever Craig gave up Breeze for Marlon Mack.
I agree 100%.
Unbelievable.
And he's like, well, I have all 3 running backs, but I might have a little bit of depth that's not there anymore. Like, I lose some depth. Shut up, Craig. Shut up.
All right, can we get back to our matchup?
Yeah, one more time. Shut up, Craig.
Okay. I'm going to take my receivers as well, although I'm not crazy about Golladay because Stafford's probably not playing with that broken back.
The dude has a broken back.
That's right. Hey, we don't have to have injuries. Yeah, we don't just have injuries. We have broken back. Yeah, Brokeback Mountain.
Brokeback Mountain. Man, that's a terrible injury right there.
It is. I hope he's back for the playoffs.
I hope so.
No pun intended.
Back.
All right. Moving on.
All right. Running backs. Do we really even have to go through this?
We don't have to if you don't want to.
No, we're going Jamal White. Rashad
Jamal?
Mostert.
Is it Jamal?
Jason White. Is it Jimmy White? Jerry White. Which White is it?
Jerry Weiss.
Hold on.
It's James.
Oh, okay. James White. I like Jamal White.
Yeah.
It was a Jameel White for
Urkel. Jaleel?
I think it was whatever.
I don't know.
First is Dalvin Cook and Christian McCaffrey. I'm taking White and Mostert for sure, Brian.
Wow.
No, I'm not. Hello,
not.
The Mount Rushmore of running backs you have.
I'll take Dalvin Cook. That's all I need.
Oh, man. Should we bet on that?
No, we shouldn't because he's playing against Denver.
Yeah, but I honestly have like 17 points projected, and you have 22 as Dalvin Cook.
True. That's true.
It's almost like a slam dunk for you.
That's true. You do owe me a beer.
I thought I bought you that beer.
Nope.
I didn't?
Nope. You have one in your fridge. You're going to give it to me.
Yeah.
Did you
I didn't give it to you.
Yeah.
I said, joke's on you. I'm not even giving you this one. No, I still owe you a beer. That's right. 100%. I can't make no more bets.
All right.
Not this bad.
All right.
So your running backs. All right. Tight end. Travis Kelce versus Vance McDonald. Travis Kelce. Kelsey. All right. Flex appeal. We got Alshon Jeffrey versus Robbie Anderson.
Man, that is pathetic.
It's very pathetic.
Alshon's probably not playing, so I need to plug and play somebody. So I'm going to take Robbie Anderson because I honestly don't have anybody. I have to pick somebody up.
You got to pick somebody up?
Yep. Because all my guys are on bye.
Well, funny you mentioned that, Brian, because right now I'm going to pick up a person and replace Robbie Anderson.
Live.
So,
We're doing it live.
Live on the air.
Oh, man.
It's not even a guy that you think I'm going to take. This is a total gut feeling. A total Hail Mary.
I love it. I love that you're dropping Robbie Anderson.
I didn't say it was drop Robbie Anderson.
Okay.
This
Please
is
do.
similar to the time I told Craig to draft the New Orleans wide receiver in the last round of the Marcus Colston, my
Okay.
greatest draft pick ever.
Oh, okay.
Last pick of the last round of the draft. And he said, who? Well, guess what, Craig? We're doing it again. We're picking somebody up that's going to skyrocket me to maybe 5 more points, not the victory. His name is
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Kendrick Bourne.
You're
That's right. We're going
You're right.
Jason Bourne
Jason
style.
Bourne. Is that for San Fran?
This is for San Fran.
He looked good last week.
He had a couple drops.
Yeah.
That's okay. And guess what I'm going to do, Brian? I got 5 defenses. I'm going to drop one. We're
All
going to
right.
drop the Denver defense.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
why not?
All
And
right.
I pick up the
You got
updates
so many
for no
defenses,
reason.
you have no idea which one to drop.
It's very true. But we're doing it, so live on the air. Boom. Detling drops. And he takes Bourne and he, for the hell of it, he just throws him in Emmanuel Sanders' spot because that's what he's thinking.
All right. So you're still playing Robbie Anderson.
Maybe. It's likely so, Brian.
That would have been more impressive if you...
No, because I'm stubborn, and
Yeah.
I somehow think I should just play for the rest of the season because I'm not happy with my team right now because they all are hurt.
You're proving a point.
I'm proving a point is that hey, I can maintain defenses and I can keep Robbie Anderson. And even though Craig's going to say, but Detling, you just dropped the Denver defense. Well, Craig, I need to get a receiver because
Yeah.
everybody's hurt. So
Yep.
back off. I'm starving.
All right, get back to the match.
Sorry. Back to our matchup. All right. Now, where are we at? Defenses. Oh, sorry.
Kickers.
Kicker. Tucker Bailey.
Tucker.
Hopefully he's not paralyzed.
Oh, jeez.
Defenses. We're literally watching a guy on the ground. Okay, he's
Steeler,
moving
I
a little
can't
bit.
tell it is.
Pittsburgh Steelers versus Cleveland, or the Washington Redskins versus the New York Jets.
Pittsburgh. Oh, I thought we were doing that together. Pittsburgh.
No, we're not. We're not. Not doing it, Brian.
Are you
go with-
taking Washington?
We're gonna go with Washington for now.
All right.
Overall, I very rarely say
Ever,
this,
ever.
but I'm going to give you the win because you have a monster of a team, and basically because also my team is falling apart, and even everybody knows that sometimes I do pick myself. It's a joke, but this one would be a really big joke. This would be like making the 8th movie Jaws. Jaws 8.
Sharknado 8.
Sharknado 12.
Yeah.
Steel Sharks in Pittsburgh.
All right, I'm going to take my team as well on the lack of strength from Robbie Anderson.
Your words hurt, Brian.
All right, in the next matchup, we've got Disco going up against 10 Excel entries. Disco, man, he's still riding strong with Danny, and he's got the flu. He's, I'm glad he's still alive. He's got a pulse. That was a brutal matchup last week. I didn't obviously know how close it was. Only probably him, Craig, and Justin were
Right.
following the scores live.
All that kid had to do was make that field goal and
Yeah.
he wins. But he succumbed to the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, and also or if they tied at the end, if the Sly or whoever it is from Seattle, if he would have missed it,
Myers.
Myers, if he would have missed it, then and they would have tied eventually, he still would have won.
Oh, man.
So there's so many ways for him to win, only that one way to lose.
Yep.
And after you see your defense score a touchdown, you think you've probably got a good chance. Man, just heart goes out to you. But he's still alive. He's still alive. He's got a good shot. I don't know about good, but he's got a shot. So anyway,
he's got a shot. So you're saying he has a chance.
I love that he probably, knowing Bigler, he definitely intentionally has Aaron Rodgers starting. Right? Because he knows that I have to say his name in the starting position. Or does he not have a...
Sam Darnold.
Oh, yeah. So he's going to play Sam Darnold, probably. Going up against Dak. I'm going to give that to Dak.
Currently, there's nobody. Yeah, Dak. So.
He's got to have him in there just so I have to say Aaron Rodgers, right?
Probably. Bigler's got,
Yeah.
Bigler's got a weird sense of humor and also vindictive.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to put it past him.
Steel trap for a memory.
Steel trap, dude. Well, I mean, I got a steel trap for a memory.
You do, too. You guys go head toe-to-toe.
I mean, the dude freaking calls me out on my my jerk-off statuses.
I know.
And what I do. Right in front of my future brother-in-law. Yo, come on, Matty. You admit it. You like to make a night out of it. Get the candles going. I was like, Jesus.
That was amazing. I mean, he was saving that up.
He's been saving up for years.
Yep.
Should have known all those times we were playing video games, talking stuff, all like just open up.
Yep.
Banging. Bonding.
Whoa.
Nothing ever happened between... Brandon, his ex-wife, and I.
All right.
There was
nothing.
nothing.
Even though you wanted it to?
No.
All right.
No.
Too many no's there for me to believe you.
Dude, whatever. Like, there was moments where Brandon, like, said, come on, admit it. Andrew's hot. Just admit it. And I was like, I go, yeah, fine, I admit it. Your wife is hot. He's like, you want to bang her, don't you? I know you do. And I was like, dude, you just totally sucking me into this conversation, you sicko.
That is warped. All right.
He is a warped man, but I love him.
We're 3 minutes into just the quarterback.
We were doing terrible at this.
All right.
I am doing terrible at this for
Receivers, Godwin, Kupp, and Brown going up against Parker, Thomas, and Fuller. I got to give this to Bigler.
That's actually a pretty good trio, first trio. I will admit that.
Not bad. I mean, Devontae Parker's, not that great, but he's having a decent year.
Right.
But yeah, I'm going to just say that Kupp, there's no way. Oh, you love that, don't you?
I love it, Brian.
Wow.
Did he score?
Yep.
I think he went the 1 yard line.
I think he's in.
Oh, he's in. Touchdown. Wow.
Juddy's loving that.
Juddy loves that too.
Oh, for those of you not watching with us, OBJ long bomb from Baker Mayfield, that hurts me.
It does. But game's not over yet.
Yeah.
Anyways, you have a lot more, Brian. Don't you sugarcoat this like, oh, Matt, you have a chance. You're so, this is really good. This is like, right now, this is like Conema versus Wimbledon in soccer and back in the day. My opinion of the wide receivers, you're right. I gotta give it to Bigler. At first, I was going to try to argue Devontae Parker, but he's going against Buffalo, and you attack them through the run. I also am not happy that Will Fuller's back. But Michael Thomas could have a great game. You never know. But going with Bigler.
All right, thanks, Micro Machines. All right, Josh Jacobs and Le'Veon Bell going up with Sony Michel and James Conner.
But they've got Q's next to their name, Brian.
They do have Q's, and I don't know what that means, but I'm going to give it to Jacobs and Bell. And they're tasty matchups, too. Cincinnati and Washington. Tasty.
Couple Q's, man.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Sorry, Jay. Bigler. Trying to give you the AIDS.
All right. Waller the baller or Fells?
Waller smaller is what they were calling
Waller the smaller. Lame.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to give it to Fells, believe it or not. They really use him a lot. Okay. It's kind of pissing me off.
All right. Again, Waller going up against Cincinnati. I'll take that.
Okay,
Didi going against DJ.
Oh, Bigler, you stinker. I'm going to go Didi.
Are you?
Yeah, because I asked him, I'll just tell her, I asked him if he had any trades left, and he said no, because he didn't. And I was like, I wanted D.D. Westbrook. And he said, because I called, he's like, that's funny because you call him shit on the air. And he said he was terrible. And I said, because that's when he was with Gardner Minshew. And he likes Sharks. Now it's Nick Foles' D.D. Westbrook show. So
that's true.
Yeah, that's what I will give you credit, Bigler. I like it.
His stock went up.
It did. D.D. for the win over Duke Johnson.
I'm gonna give it to Duke.
Duke.
He looked really good in London. All right.
That's because he's the Duke.
That's right. Albert Prater versus Elliott. I'm gonna go Elliott.
I'll go Prater for fun.
Yeah. All right. Minnesota or Chicago.
Ooh, tasty.
Yeah.
Both of them were tasty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Minnesota.
All right. I'm gonna go Chicago just because the Rams have not been looking good at all.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
overall.
I mean, honestly, I think I called Bigler's team more often, and I know he probably doesn't want us to both do it, but I think we're both going Bigler.
We are. Yeah, because we've been. I call him.
Yeah.
Even without Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
I think he might bring this one home.
His projection will be up there in like 170 range, whenever he puts
Right.
Darnold in there, or if he picks somebody else up. But yeah, I'm gonna give that to him. He's gonna win it. He's gonna keep hope alive for one more week.
Agreed. All right, this next matchup, Dub C Hooligans versus Shawshank Athletics.
And Josh just said, why didn't they give it to Chubb there on the 1?
I know. He had a chub for the chub. And they totally chub blocked him. And then we had to go to Baker Mayfield of all people.
Yeah.
We hate Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
Everybody hates him. So,
All right,
quarterbacks.
Let's not make this one 9 minutes.
No, we shouldn't. No. Dub C has the beautiful Tom Brady versus Philly, trying to avenge the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then, beautiful. I like that. You see how I segue in there? The beautiful Tom Brady versus the handsome Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a guy that's like,
A sexy matchup.
hey, Aaron Andrews, say hello to your mother for me. I'm Jimmy Garoppolo, baby. I'm going to go Jimmy Garoppolo versus Arizona. Oh, man, that is tough.
That is
I'm
tough.
going Jimmy G.
I'm going Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Jimmy G did not look good last week.
That was his receivers. There's a lot of drops,
that's
man.
true.
I
Okay,
think, in
I'll
my
give you
personal
that. I'll give you
opinion.
that.
But he's not supposed to be like Tommy Brady or anything like that, or anybody like that throwing Tommy gun, you know, like touchdown Tommy. He's not supposed to throw the ball 40 times. He's got a great running game. Anyways, moving on. Receivers for being Larry the Legend, Curtis Samuel, and DJ Shark Jr. versus Jamison Crowder, Allen Robinson II, and Amari Cooper. I got to go with Shawshank Athletics.
Yeah, if Cooper plays, I mean, I think he's
playing.
Is he playing? Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's just
didn't
like
know how
normal
serious
things.
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with him. Like Cooper's been doing well, and Crowder's like that PPR machine. Robinson's doing all right.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the most underwhelming trio of receivers, but he's getting it done.
These are like trios that they like put you to sleep.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden you wake up and you lost by 40.
Do you think DJ Chark gets a little bump with Foles?
No. I don't. I think he gets a -5.
All right.
All right. And running backs, we've got Mark Ingram II, Ronald Jones II versus Nick Chubb and Easy E. You gotta go with Shawshank Athletics here, man.
Yep. Shawshank. Go Juju.
Fall down. Damn it. It's a first down.
All right.
Sorry, my heart's in the. I hate when I should never trade him to you. Should just kept him.
Feels good.
I'm a fool. Anyways,
Yeah. Chubb and Elliott.
yeah. All right. Tight end. It's kind of interesting. Zach Ertz versus Mark Andrews, and
matchup.
Zach Ertz was on Shawshanks this year. Am I correct in
you are
saying
correct.
it? And
Yeah,
somehow,
he traded him away.
who Dub C traded him to last year
Yeah,
to Shawshanks.
yeah.
Now back on Dub C's team.
Mm-hmm.
It's a carousel, Brian. A carousel, a revolving door. I'm gonna go Mark Andrews.
Me
actually.
too. Me too.
I feel like New England's gonna take away Ertz.
Yeah, and he hasn't had a great year. He's had that one good game against me, like 25 points.
I don't get it.
Me neither. They should be targeting him. Actually, this week they might because Alshon's out. So is what's his name?
Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, he's out.
But that's the whole thing. New England will be taking away Ertz
Yeah, right.
because who else are you going to throw?
Good point.
Or Seager Whiteside?
All right, Andrews.
And Andrews? Yeah, okay. Flex. David Johnson versus Leonard Fournette, which normally would be a hard choice.
It would normally.
But Leonard Fournette, because apparently, damn it, Vance
McDonald, nice one catch for 5.
Apparently, David Johnson.
There's a flag.
Oh, there we go.
Decline.
David Johnson is running like he's like an aged man, like he's 40
Yeah.
years old. They were showing the thing on NFL Live going, can you believe how
Oh, really?
slow he's going? Yeah, it looked really bad.
Wow.
So I don't know if what injury is.
That's
really,
like you starting Robbie Anderson. Like he's starting him because he feels like he has to.
You're probably right.
You know,
You're
it's
probably
like
right.
Being stubborn.
And I can't blame you, Bean. If I
Yeah.
had David Johnson, I'd be like, I gotta play him.
Yeah.
He's David Johnson. Just exactly, I know what I was thinking. All right, so do we both take Fournette?
Yeah.
Okay. Kicker, William Lutz versus Jordan Sly or whatever, something. Jay Sly. I'm gonna go William
Yep. Lutz.
Lutz. All right, Lutz, get the hell out of here. Defense, we got New England versus Philly or Baltimore versus Houston.
That's a really good matchup.
That is a really good matchup. I'm gonna go New England.
Okay, I'm gonna go Baltimore because they're at home.
Okay. I don't think either one is. It's going to be close.
It's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah. Yes.
Overall.
Okay. All right. Overall, I think I said more of Josh's, so I'm going to go with Josh.
Yeah, he's projected to win this. I do like Dub C's buns, as always.
As always,
Those
got some nice buns.
Sexy vegan buns. But yeah, I got to go Josh for the victory. Josh got a pretty solid team. Ooh, flag interference. All
Sorry,
right.
we are really.
This is bad. Bigler's
I know Bigler's going to be because he's like, it would be really nice if you guys did the stuff on Wednesday, and we can't do it on Wednesday. Sorry.
And the next matchup of the week, we've got Possum Magic going up against Darkwing Jet, who just had that touchdown pretty much stolen away from OBJ. He wanted that so bad. He got barely just squeaked out a win last week after chain smoking 3 packs of smokes just to get that victory over Bigler. But he's alive. He's kicking. He's tied for whatever 5-5 like everybody else. Let's kick it off here. We got Breeze versus Goff. I'm going Breeze.
Oh, sorry, Brian. I should let you pick first.
No, that's all right. Breeze. I mean, Goff going against Chicago. Yeah, you got to go Breeze.
Breeze versus Tampa Bay, man.
Yeah, that's tasty. All right.
When did we start calling things tasty?
I don't know.
I'm all right with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's like a Jack Black thing or something.
That's tasty.
Yeah. All right. Receivers, we got Cameron Kirk. Kirk Cameron's brother. Not many people know that.
How can you tell? They look alike. I mean, I thought they were brothers right away.
Marvin Jones Jr., Scary Terry, going up against Evans, Beckham Jr., and DJ Moore. It's actually not a bad, matchup, but I got to go with Jet.
I got to go with Jetty, too.
Tree's got some respectable receivers, though.
He does, and Christian Kirk went off last week,
He did.
so maybe he can go off this one.
Yep.
Did you just fart?
Totally.
Did you say totally?
Totally.
You just ripped one on air? Wow. Guys, the whole floor shook. No, did you just do it
I
again?
did.
Jesus. What is going on?
Nervous about the Steelers game,
It's just
man.
the vegan in you. What are you? Too many Brussels sprouts over here.
Beans over here.
Gosh, man. Unbelievable.
All right, come on. Keep it going.
You keep it. You keep it. I can't keep it again. You just fired twice. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. The smell is awful.
It is not. All right, Joe Mixon and Damian Williams going up against Tevin Coleman and Kevin Drake. Let's see. We're all flustered over here. This is the slowest.
I'm flustered. You're probably relieved.
I am actually. I'm gonna give this to. Geez, who am I gonna give this to? I'm gonna give this to Mixon. Mixon and Williams.
I think I'm.
What are you in middle school?
I am. I love it when people fart. I think it's great. Oh man, I think I guess I'm gonna give it to Darrell Williams.
All right.
No, wait, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go Coleman and Drake.
All right. At the tight end, we got Henry versus Ebron.
Henry.
In the flex, we got Jordan Howard versus David Singletary.
Devlin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll go Devlin.
I gotta go Devlin as well.
Who are you to tell me first names of anybody? Who are you,
Listen,
Mr.
I know Jerry Kittle. With a G.
That's right. Gee. Oh man, and Boswell shanked it.
Oh, this game's over. It's over, folks.
All right, kickers: Carlson or Marr.
Carlson.
I got Carlson. And
He didn't. Duck Hodges must have pulled.
He did. Man. All right, Indy
funk.
D or Chargers D. I'm gonna go Chargers D. Yeah. Chargers D at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Trubisky.
Chargers D versus home versus Chicago as well.
Yeah. All right.
That's not the Chargers. It's the Rams.
Okay, sorry.
Jeez, Brian. I was like, when did Justin get the Chargers?
This is the worst podcast ever.
We are terrible. This
All
comes to the point. If it wasn't the Steelers, we wouldn't be like, we've got one eye, we're cross-eyed, or whatever. I don't know, cross-eyed is when the eyes go in, right?
Yep.
What's it when they go out? I don't know. But anyway, that's what we're. One eye is outward towards the screen, the other outward towards the game.
I don't know. Lazy eye? I don't know.
Lazy eye.
I don't know.
You watch your mouth. Because I have a lazy eye. Is that what you're trying to say?
I knew you were going to say that.
Unbelievable. Listen, Craig is right. You've gone too far in this league. Just because you're in top of the league, you're calling me out on my lazy eye.
I was not referring to you.
Man, I feel offended. I am embarrassed.
Are you going to quit the league?
No,
Okay.
never. I'm going to beat you this week. That's what I'm going to do. With
All right.
Kenyon Bourne
You might.
and Jerry Kittle.
Jerry Kittle.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
And Reginald Anderson.
Reginald, that's a great first name. All right, who are you taking overall?
I'm going to take Jutt, actually. I think, let me look here. Yeah, I took more Justice players than anybody.
I mean, Tree's got Breeze, he's got Mixon, he's got Henry. I think I pretty much took everybody else's on Jutt's side. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Jutt. I say you go 6-5.
6-5. I agree.
Yep.
All right, this next matchup we've got the Battle of Philly, the Battle of the East,
The battle of the beards.
the Battle of the Beards, the Battle of the Murder Cleanup People, the Battle of the Fry Cook versus the Bud Light Lime Lover. Basically, I want a lover I don't have to love. Want a lover I don't have to love. I want a Bud Light Lime I don't have to drink.
All right, come on.
All right.
on.
Phillip Rivers versus Lamar Jackson. Ooh, I go Lamar Jackson, even though Rivers is going against KC.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Lamar as well.
And that's the Monday night game in Mexico City.
Wow, that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, hopefully their field is good so they don't have to cancel it again.
I forgot about that.
All right, and for Gags, we have receivers. We've got Allen, Julio Jones, and Jarvis Landry versus Stephon Diggs, Zach Pascal,
Yes.
and Mike Williams. Ugh, gross. I gotta go Gags.
Gotta go Gags there,
Yeah.
hands down.
Mike Williams. Well, everybody knows I hate him,
Yep.
but Craig.
Why is that?
Because Craig
I'm
always
kidding.
played. Yeah.
Sorry to bring it up.
Sorry, memories, gripes, life. Really beat you down. All right, running backs. Gags has Gurley and Murray, and Logger has Lindsey and Hunt. I'm just not really crazy about any of these four.
Me neither. I'm gonna go Lindsey and Hunt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Gurley and Murray.
Okay.
Murray and Gurley.
Okay.
It's kinda
It's
rough.
gonna be pretty even.
Yeah. All right, flex. We've got Mr. Reliable Greg Olson versus Jared Cook. I go Greg Olson versus Atlanta.
Yeah, surprisingly, I agree. I didn't think Greg Olson really had much left in the tank, but yeah, I'm gonna give it to Olson.
All right, for flex, we've got Debo Samuel versus Mecole Hardman. Everybody hide your gold chains. Debo's winning this matchup.
Yeah, Debo looked good last week. He looked really good.
He looked real good, man.
Yeah, potential keeper there. I have no idea what Gags is thinking, but I would consider it.
Do we ever know what Gags is thinking?
Yeah, we don't, but I would consider it. I'm going Debo.
True. I'm going Debo as well.
Great name too.
It is a great name. How can you not? Once you saw Debo, I was like, man, dude's a beast. Ooh, look out. Look out. Oh,
Wow,
he hurt
that was a
himself.
great
He hurt
run.
himself.
That was a
Hunt hurt
great-
himself. He hurt his
I think
hamstring.
you
Did
got
you
it.
see
That was
that?
a great run. Do you think so?
Though he was hopping.
Well, I know how to give it to him.
Yeah, maybe
All
not.
right.
All right.
Sorry,
Back
Big.
up.
Sorry, Big.
Kickers. Greg the Leg versus Boswell. Greg the Leg. Sweep the leg, Greg. All right. Defenses. We've got the New York Jets defense versus Buffalo.
That's a good matchup.
Or I should say the New York Jets defense versus Washington, or the Buffalo defense versus Miami.
Both are on the road.
Dude, you gotta go Buffalo versus Miami.
Yeah, Buffalo versus Miami. Well, Miami's them. What are they doing? They got 2 wins. What are they going for a wild card?
Trying to screw up. They're doing what Miami does. They're screwing up the drafting. They traded everybody away
Screwing everything up.
except for Devontae Parker. That was their mistake.
Yep.
Should have got rid of him for a 7th round pick. They would have cemented their legacies as first round overall. I'm going to go overall. Let me look at this real fast. What did I say? Gotta go Gags. I think I said more Gags.
Yeah, I'm going to go Gags as well, even though I like Lamar Jackson. I like his running backs, but I think that Gags receivers gets it done.
Do you see that spin move Lamar Jackson did in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And now, the matchup of the week. Jim Crick doing everything in his power to take down his Cobra. I know he doesn't call him that, but that's what I'm saying this week. Going up against Kabisic, and currently he's got the Avatar. Does he think that's going to get in Crick's head?
I don't know.
Gritty?
Everybody loves Gritty.
Yeah, I know. It was funny at the beginning, but it's kind of got old. But it is still probably is the greatest mascot.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Maybe in all sports.
Wow.
Weirdest for sure. But yeah. Anyway, Avatar's got to give it to Craig because Craig stuck with it. Tried and true, yelling at his kid.
Right.
But anyways, yeah, getting into this matchup, has huge playoff implications. Both
Sure
are
does.
sitting at 5-5. I mean, Crick's team in the beginning of the year was looking really strong. Due
Made
to
some bad
injury,
trades.
he made a couple questionable trades. Plus, he's at this point got some injury problems. So I'm curious whether or not he's going to be able to hold on to that playoff spot. Craig's team is surging. I hate to say it, but it's surging.
As usual.
Yeah, and we just need to get him out of here before he makes it into the playoffs. So, and Crick's doing his part.
Yeah, well, nobody listened to me, as always. Same as always. Don't trade Craig. Don't trade Craig.
Yeah.
You traded Melvin Gordon. You traded Marlon Mack.
You worried about Marlon Mack?
Not as much as I'm worried about Melvin Gordon.
Same here.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it either. All right, let's get into it. Mahomes versus Ryan. Gotta go Mahomes.
Gotta go Mahomes as well.
Receivers for Craig. Hill, Edelman, Gallup going up against Brown, Ridley, and Sutton. Gotta go Craig.
Gotta go Craig.
Running backs, we got Kamara and Eckler for Crick going up against Mack and Gordon. That'll be an interesting matchup because you got the two running backs for the Chargers. I'm gonna give this one to Crick.
So am I.
Yep, on the strength of Kamara.
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 Potato.
We got two white tight ends. We got Witten versus Doyle.
Witten.
I don't like either one of them.
Going Witten. Old Man River.
I'm going to go Doyle.
Feed that man.
I'm hoping Ebron blows up for Jetty, but he hasn't been getting the looks. All right. Hill versus Cohen. Hill. I hope that projection doubles. Hopefully he gets like 22.
So do I.
Butker versus Lambeau. Butker. Oakland versus New Orleans. Oakland's playing against Cincinnati. New Orleans versus Tampa Bay. I'm going to go Oakland.
I'm going to go Oakland as well.
Just because we got that rookie quarterback still.
Finley.
Yep.
Okay.
Looking up and down these lineups, I mean, Craig's got the upper hand for sure with the quarterback and receivers.
Yes, he does.
Craig's got an edge with running backs, and I think defense. Tight ends are kind of a wash. I think he's got a
Edge on the flex.
Yeah, he's got an edge on the flex. I'm gonna call the upset. Should we both call it or not? I don't know.
You're going with Crick?
Yeah,
I wasn't going to call the upset.
Okay, I'm calling the upset. I'm going to say Crick does it on the strength of Hill and the Oakland D.
I'm going to go with Craig. Team's very powerful, and I was actually hoping we'd both go with Craig to the double whammy, but you took it the other way.
But I might have the double negative positive effect. You know,
just lost me.
Two negatives make a positive. So I don't want to give him any kind of positive chance.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully there's no pie. Just throwing math things out.
just randomly. Pie.
Pythagorean theorem.
Yes, and hopefully after this week, Craig's playoff chances will be pie in the sky.
Oh.
Took me a while to get there.
Hey.
All right,
Toast, baby.
I am going to give this to Crick. I think he's got a really strong chance here. And truly, like the winner of this is going to have one step closer to the playoffs, but it won't knock anybody out completely.
True.
But 5 and 6, I personally think that those 5 and 5 teams, you're going to probably need 2 wins or at least 1 win and a high point total.
I agree.
So.
And now the joke's over. I'd like to get the Denver defense back for Kenyon Bourne and not have that count as a transaction.
That's awesome. The joke.
Hey, can you believe I picked Kenyon Bourne up?
That's great.
What else? Next I'm going to go to a Tim and Eric comedy show.
All right, final thoughts. I'm going to say that, well, first of all, this Cleveland Browns game, somebody mentioned today, this is their Super Bowl.
It always is for Pittsburgh.
Yep. I mean, they lose today, they're 3-7, and they can kiss goodbye.
Yeah.
I mean, they can pretty much kiss goodbye anyway, but they lose tonight, it's going to hurt twice as bad.
True.
Thoughts on our league? I can't remember a time when we had 8 teams 5 and 5. It's got to be a first. It's ludicrous that we have 8 5 and 5 teams.
It's also ludicrous that Ed Lager is up there at second with a 6-4 record.
That is ludicrous.
And his points are 1,600.
Yeah, that would like effectively drop him down to what? If he was like tied with everybody else.
He'd be
10th place, 11th place.
He'd be 10th or 11th, basically. He's the only person that scored more than him is Possum Magic,
Wow.
or less than him. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let that sink in for you.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see if he cruises into a bye. I mean, that would be nuts. But at this point, he's got the upper hand. We'll see what happens with Gags this week. See if he can take him down. Nice Juju. Don't get hurt. Okay. But anyways, yeah. I'm really, like Craig, this is what my true final thought. I appreciate, we don't say a lot of positive things about Craig, but I appreciate how excited he gets about the playoff implications. Like, he looks at those 8-5-5 teams, and he truly gets excited, and I appreciate that.
He's excited just for himself.
No, that's not true.
No, I didn't watch the wrap up yet.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. He genuinely gets excited. I mean, sure, he's going to care about his team more than everybody else,
right?
But he genuinely gets excited about it, and that excites me. I like how passionate he gets about the standings.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, Bean is 23 points below Justin.
Yep.
And Justin's only 6 points below me, and then Craig is 14 points above me, or less than 14 if we're gonna do like
nuts.
the point whatevers.
Yeah.
And then from there, like, everybody else is a little ahead, but they're all 5-5. So it does. There's a lot. They're not like if Crick loses, he's got like a pretty big edge on a lot of people, and same with Shawshank Athletics because they're in the 1800s.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and even if Bigler can jump right back in there and might have a outside chance, he's got 1700.
He does. He really does. He's got a nice point total.
Yeah, I mean he's not.
He's probably got to win out.
We can't really clap people out.
Nah.
Who knows if Teresa's had like a magical run and was 6-7? People have made it before.
Yeah, but he would need a lot of points.
He would. A lot of things would have to go his way.
You sound like Craig.
Do I?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, just not being able to clap him out.
Right.
I think we could probably effectively clap him out.
Nah.
No,
Not until next week.
Not with Breeze starting.
Right. Yeah, not with Breeze. Wait a minute. Ugh. Craig, you're an idiot. You're a jerk. You're a jag. Proudly call you my friend. That's final thoughts. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're still doing this final thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Never do a podcast with a Steelers game.
Yeah, that's a final thought.
Yeah,
and also never have the Steelers or the Panthers play a home game on a Thursday night at the same time the Steelers play on a Thursday night game as well. What's up with that? Now I have to contend with Pittsburgh traffic or Panther traffic.
Yeah, you're like you said, you better get home before they let out.
That's ridiculous. So ridiculous.
You're so old. You're more worried about the traffic. I love it.
I'm not the one farting in podcast, Brad. You're the old one. You can't hold in your farts.
It surprised me, and then I was like, "Well,
it surprised me, people. Did you hear that? It surprised me.
Well,
whoops, left out an air biscuit.
Well, after the first one, I was like, well, who cares?
Oh no, Artie Burns pulls up with a hamstring issue.
Oh no,
Addison's gonna be real upset.
All right, let's end this. You ready, Detling? Good luck to everybody, except for Detling. Just kidding.
Yeah. No, you're right. I know what you're saying.
Maybe.
Good luck to everybody too, except for Brian. You can afford a loss. I can't.
I can afford one loss.
So, all right.
You ready, Detling?
I'm always ready, Brian. Good.